stage, he's a wonderful Mr. Jonathan Hearn. Here we go.
Thank you. Well, so kind. You're so kind. Man goes in a pub. The landlord says, "Whose are these mangoes?" Man goes in a pub. Sorry about that. Slight alteration to that. Man goes in a greengrocer. No surprise there. That's what you'd expect. A greengrocer, the sort of thing they'd sell, isn't it? Yeah. Good. Yeah. So I'm interested in a lot of things. For example, history. Famous King Henry VIII. He had 6 wives, and the way we remember their fates in chronological order is divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. And what I always find so interesting about that is that Catherine Parr is still alive after all this time. Incredible. But I'm also interested in geography, the places around the world, where they got their names and everything like that. So, for example, the Arctic. The Arctic is so called after the Greek word arctos, meaning bear. Because when they went there, they found bears there. And similarly, the Antarctic is so called because when they went there were no bears. Antarctic, no bears. But the Antarctic was discovered first. I'm also interested in rats. Anyone like rats? Any rat fans? Yes. It's true what they say. In London, you're never 10 metres away from cliché. But another interesting fact about rats I discovered, they did some research where they were comparing rats to humans. And what they did is if you take a bag with different coloured balls in it, and you've got 2 times as many red balls as black balls. So that's 2/3 red balls, 1/3 black balls. And you get a human to try and guess what the colour of the next ball's going to be. Yeah? Over many balls and over many humans, you do that. 2/3 of the time, a human will pick red. 1/3 of the time, they'll pick black. Makes sense? Yeah? You present the same challenge to a rat, and it'll just look bemused. It's very, very interesting. But yeah, I had quite a pleasant weekend, just this last weekend. I took a little break. I was walking around central London. I took a little break in St James's Park, and I was sat there on the bench looking at the lake, looking at the ducks and the geese, looking at the people going by, looking at the parents with their children, the people with their pets. Everything was very pleasant. It was very nice. It was very, very nice. And then suddenly this woman picked up a toddler and threw him into the lake. And once I got over the initial shock of this, I thought, wait a minute, maybe she knows what she's doing. Yeah, maybe he's going to now swim expertly to the shore, with a big smile on his face, and I'm going to think, wow, that was amazing. Do it again! Do it again! But no, he sank like a brick to the bottom of the lake. And then without a moment's thought, this man, this hero that was standing there by the side of the lake, he didn't take a second. He just jumped straight into the lake and he waded out to where the toddler had hit the surface of the water. And he disappeared for a brief moment, and then lifted the child, coughing and spluttering, out the water into the air.